time to talk some football from the GoMileHigh.com studios. It's Football Guys TV. I'm your host, Cecil Lammey. Let's talk some football, baby. Doesn't Cedric Benson look so damn happy? Of course, you would too if you just signed with the potential Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers. This is a good move for Benson, and it's a very good move for Green Bay. Listen, James Starks is big and fast in a straight line. Wow. He's also a space runner who's not creative or elusive, and now he's banged up. Alex Green, their second-year running back from Hawaii, also banged up as well, so they had to go to the street free agent wire and pick up Cedric Benson. Listen, he's a two-down back, and in this pass-happy scheme, he's not going to catch a lot of passes. That's not what he's there for. He's there to be intent and determined between the tackles. As a fantasy back, you like him as a flex option because defenses aren't going to be focused on him. They're going to be focused on stopping Aaron Rodgers. It could be very good news for Cedric Benson and his straight-ahead determination. What have we been telling you since the very beginning episode of Football Guys TV? Brandon Lloyd is called Money Lloyd, and reports out of Patriots camp have been very positive about the free agent wide receiver, hooking up with Tom Brady, catching everything in practice. It's nothing but good news for a guy that you can pick up as the 17th to 20th wide receiver off the board in the late fourth round. It's incredible value for your fantasy draft. Just consider this. In 2010, Brandon Lloyd was the #1 fantasy wide receiver with Tim Tebow and Kyle Orton throwing him the football. What's he going to do with Tom Brady? Let's talk next about possible camp cuts or quarterbacks who could be on the trade block here during the preseason. In San Francisco, Josh Johnson is very talented, but working as the 4th quarterback, even behind Scott Tolzien. So there's a chance that Frisco may go ahead and cut the former San Diego Torero. We'll move on to Miami. Speaking of cut, well, Matt Moore's not a good practice player. They say, wait till the preseason games. And we do, and he looks terrible. So when David Garrard comes back from his injury, maybe they just stick with Garrard, Tannehill, and Pat Devlin. Matt Moore could be a camp cut list. On the trade block, it could be Colt McCoy, maybe headed to a team like Green Bay. Who knows? But we know this. Brandon Weeden is the clear-cut starter in Cleveland, so there's no room for Colt McCoy there. They'll try to get rid of him. And speaking of a guy on the trade block, we'll go to Seattle where, hey, rookie Russell Wilson is looking fantastic. Matt Flynn maybe wins that starting job at the beginning of the season, and it means Tarvaris Jackson could be gone. They'll try to trade him later this year. From the GoMileHigh.com studios, that's a wrap for this week's edition of Football Guys TV. Hey, I want to remind you to check out our free daily newsletter at footballguys.com every morning, right to your inbox. The latest news and notes from around the National Football League with comments and opinions from footballguys.com. From my man, Rob Wagner, man in the box, get back in that box. I'm Cecil Lammey saying thanks for watching. Stay tuned and stay frosty.